Your hips hurt, and you are completely stiff because you haven't done any exercise for years now, and now it's getting worse. You don't know what to do about it, and you're a little hesitant about trying out our exercise because you're not really sure how they work. Well, this video is for you. Let's start with our first exercise. Ina is going to show it to you, and I'll do the explaining. You need a piece of upholstered furniture like this footstool here, or a couch, or an easy chair, anything that is soft so you won't hurt your arms when you lean on it and it gives you support. Ina, please get on all fours. If that isn't possible for you at home because your knees hurt too much, slide a cushion underneath to reduce the pressure. That should be the right distance so that your face is at the edge of the footstool. Rest your arms on top of it. And then you slowly lower yourself down. As soon as the stretching pain is too severe in your aching hip, or the weight is too much to bear, then, Ina, please leave the position. Get closer to the footstool. Please go down again, so that you can feel a part of your body is resting on the footstool, thus reducing the load. So stay like this, and we're going to start the exercise. Getting a stretch going. Now you could feel it in your back, or maybe in the hip that hurts, maybe even in your abdomen, or here in your upper thighs in the front. No matter where you feel the stretch, keep it under 10 on your personal pain scale. 10 is a stretching pain that causes your body to muscle guard, mentally or physically, where you hold your breath to be able to bear it, and we don't want that. The pain has to be comfortable. That means under 10. But upwards of 8, that's the optimal zone. Breathe nice and easy. You're in a relaxed position here, actually. If, after a while, that's too hard for you, you just leave the exercise for a moment. Now we'll show you what we mean by that. Everybody else, please stay in their position. Stay like this. Just lift your hips and go back into the starting position. Knees stay where they are, your elbows too, and you can just rest briefly. And when you feel better, you can go back into the exercise, but only if the 2.5 minutes are too difficult for you. Continue to breathe nice and easy. Try to bring your groin down, especially the side of the hip that's hurting. You might notice I can't do this because the hip with the pain is locked. Then, this is the side the exercise is good for, even if the other side isn't reached by the stretch yet, because normally when you have a hip problem, the flexibility is a lot more reduced in the affected hip. Don't be confused when you feel, oh, the stretch is stronger here and not in the other hip. This is quite normal because it is telling you it's your left hip that has the problem. So we're almost done here. Keep breathing nice and easy. Lean into it. And when the time's up, you slowly leave the position. Return to a sitting position as much as your knees allow. And now we get up, walk around a bit to relax things. Now, let's move on to the second exercise. Ina is ready, as you can see. We'll all need a chair. Please sit on a chair, but not too close to the edge so you won't slip off, but also not too far in the back so you have some wiggle room. You are sitting, and we're going to assume it's the left hip that's causing you problems. If in your case it is the right hip, just switch sides. Now, take our stretching strap or a belt or towel and hold it with both hands. Let it dangle. And then Ina is going to put her right foot into the strap. And then you lift your right foot up and across the other foot. If your foot can do this on its own, great. If not, because you simply can't lift your leg due to inflexibility, then use your hands to lift your foot and put it across the other one. Perfect. That would be the most simple version. If you can't feel even the beginning of a stretch here, then pull your foot up along your shin bone, up to about here, halfway, and don't bend your knees. It's better to change hand position so it's more relaxed for your arms. And if you realize, oh, this is easy, lift your foot up a bit more. And that is rather unlikely considering your hip problem, if you could bring your foot up across your knee right away, then you wouldn't need the strap or belt to begin with. But we assume, and I think I'm right since you're rather inflexible still, your foot will stop at the mid-shin bone position, and this is where we'll start our exercise. And now you arch your back and carefully move your hip joint forward. Arching your back means you kind of hollow out your back, and in this extreme position, you move forward without rounding your back. Stay straight, your back arched, and move forward, and then you'll notice a corresponding stretch in the area of your buttocks, maybe even in the area that is hurting anyways. Don't be scared if you trigger a pain you're suffering from anyway, a pain you want to get rid of. You might even think, this is exactly the pain that is pestering me, so I can't do this exercise. This exercise is wrong for me. Listen to me. No, the opposite is true. We know that this is the sign that our exercise is exactly the right one to eliminate the pain, to get rid of it. So you should work your way into this exercise with confidence because you know nothing bad can happen provided you stay under 10 on your personal pain scale. You go into the stretch. Ina stays here in this position, and you at home probably won't be able to do what Ina is doing here anyway. But please don't think you have to reach the same position as Ina. Maybe your upper body is leaning back much more. Could be, don't worry. The main thing is that you keep working on your situation every day, moving a millimeter a day, which means a centimeter in 10 days. You're moving ahead slowly but surely, and your body has to react to this. No matter what age you are, it has no choice. You simply have to offer it the right exercise. And that's what we're doing here. Breathe nice and easy. We're almost done anyways. Breathe in and out, and you try to increase the stretch on your exhale because you're more relaxed when you breathe out. And as soon as the exercise is done, you let your legs slide down. Then you get up, walk around, and normalize everything. Check out how your hips feel now, and notice how the pain and tightness has already subsided a bit. Information on our stretching strap can be found up here. More videos on hip pain and how to gently improve your situation can be found here.